Dear viewers, I will be taking you to Sri Chandramouleshwara Temple or Ishwara Temple at Arsikere. It is on Arsikere Huliyar Road, about 1 kilometer from Arsikere Bus stand. You can come to temple by hiring an auto rickshaw. Arsikere is about 200 kilometers from Bengaluru and 40 kilometers from Hassan. Chandramouleshwara Temple is an 13th century temple at Arsikere dedicated to Shiva. It is one of the notable early Hoysala architecture examples with rotating circular plan, a domed mandapa with 16-point star-shaped pancatala vimana or gopura and galaxy of artwork depicting Shaivism, Vaishnavism, Shaktism and Vedic legends of Hinduism. Arsikere means Queen's Tank in Kannada, which derived its name from large water tank built by Queen Mahadevi in 11th century AD. Queen Mahadevi was wife of Hoysala King Ereyanga. Ereyanga ruled between 1098 to 1102 Christian era. This is Jain inscription having a Tirthankara and elephant and a cow in the inscription. This is the 13th century early inscription. Adjacent to it, old Kannada inscription having a Shivlinga at the top of the inscription. Adjacent to the inscriptions, there is a hero stones depicting the valor of the soldiers and the chiefs who sacrificed for the sake of kingdom to protect the people from external attacks. After the war, the dead person is remembered by placing a hero stone. It is a honor for the dead person and also the family of the people who can claim that their valor of their ancestors. The dead person attaining the Kailasa. This is Nagabana and there is one more Nagabana inside the temple. The temple is dates back to 1220 Christian era or 13th century early, was built during the reign of Hoysala King Ereyanga. It is dedicated to Shiva and it is a Ekakuta temple or single Garbhagudi temple with one shikara and two mantapas, one open and one closed mantapa. 3 units are formed to make one unity. It is a east facing temple similar to Hoysala constructions. It is having a circular dome in front of the main sanctum sanctorium, having 16 pillars pointed towards the sky and a dome over it. Beautiful architecture. Beautiful architecture. We can see the fineness of the architecture carvings on the walls. These are the small mantapas or it is called edicules to place the deities. This is craftsmanship of the sculptures and also geometric patterns carved in the stone. It has intricately carved figures, sculptures depicting the work of extreme dexterity. In Kannada, it is called Kaushalya. This craftsmanship can be rarely matched anywhere else. The temple uses soapstone as the basic building material. This was common building material for the Hoysala era temples. The stellate Mukha Mantapa has a central circular raised dais surrounded by the stellate Jagati with 13 circular pillars. This is the entry for the temple. We can see the beautiful lathe turned pillar having intricate carvings till the top or till the ceiling. You can see the joints and all. The fineness can be seen. This is the main Vigraha of Ishwara in the Sanctum Sanctorium, and also there is Veerbhadra inside. Pujas are being conducted regularly in Kartika and other Shivratri and other auspicious occasions. The square sanctum or Garbhagruha entrance Shivalinga, its doorway is beautifully carved with 5 shakas with scrolls. In the ceiling, there is a panel from left to right showing the Nataraja in different dance forms with musicians adjacent to it. In the another panel, we can see Vishnu, Kartikeya are accompanying Shiva in the middle with lions, Ganesha and Brahma. The Suknasi above the sanctum has musicianship which we have seen earlier. This is the Shiva along with Nandi and Trimurtis above him. Beautiful temple. Words are not enough to describe the precise craftsmanship of the sculptures and geometric patterns carved in stone. Inside the temple, there is a provision of keeping deities in the small rooms which you see outside, which we call adicules in English. Later pillars. The Mukapantapa has a stellar central circular raised dais surrounded by Jagati. We can see the Jagati where people can sit and see the dance or any Harikatha performance during the temple functions. The domes are supported pillars by having circular frame. Our Rangamantapa was used during the temple religious festivities or activities. Now we will be going outside the temple premises. The temple has a tower or shikara which is intact and has a decorated water pot like sculpture, Kalasha at the top. The outer wall of the shrine is decorated with figures of deities, stories from Puranas and the epics. These are carved out on the wall. This is Veerbhadra. This is a small edicule where we can place small statue of the Ganesha or the Lord which whom desire. The lower half of the shrine and outer wall of the closed mandapa share the same architectural articulation. The outer wall of the shrine is a stellate, star shaped, but the star points are not identical. Rather, they form 3 different kinds of star points, making the design complicated and unusual. This is the periphery of the adjacent temple. This temple does not have the intricate architectural designs when compared to the Chandramouleshwara Temple. Now as we go across, we can see the Nagabana and also the old damaged idols which are kept aside in a proper condition. This is the one more Nagabana. This is Bakeshwara Veereshwara Temple. The Janga section below are flanked by Kutastambhas and contain Hindu deities. The scheme wraps around the walls of the main mandapa to enhance the visual aesthetics of the temple. The reliefs therein include various forms of Shiva, Saptamatrikas, 7 mother goddesses, the avatars of Vishnu, Ganesha, Surya, Parvati, Lakshmi and Saraswati, thus presenting a galaxy of Hindu legends and traditions. We can see the finest carving here. These are star shaped, but you can see the both are joined. You don't feel the difference. There is a Veerabhadra, there is a Betala, there is a Nandi. We can see the statues over here which are carved out on the wall, the crown and the earrings and the necklace on the, and also waistband and waist decorations. There is a fruit in the hand and Gagra we call it is on the legs. The details of the eaves, a marvel in engineering skills. This doesn't allow the water to fall on the structure, thus it saves. You can see the kalasha. These are the eaves which protect from the rainwater, and we can see the interlocking with the same rock cut constructions, intricate details, intricate designs. Bottom goddess is there. Again, as it goes top, it will become more intricate. We can see below the panel there are so many beautiful carved out structures. There is a secondary hall on the right side of the temple with 24 lathe turned pillars. You can see the Nandi bull at the Kalasha. Yeah, this is Nandi bull at the top. As we go to the temple, we can see the stone elephants, ornated one at the entry. In this temple, there are two shrines. One is Bakeshwara Swami and another one is Veereshwara Swami. Now we are entering inside the temple. We can see the lathe turned pillars, about 24 numbers are here. The designs are not complicated when compared to the Chandramouleshwara Temple. These are simple designs. It doesn't have extensive carvings and it is relatively bare. In the top of the ceiling we can see lotus also carved out. This is Veereshwara Swami and Nandi is sitting in front of the Veereshwara Swami. The balancing, construction, machining is excellent. This is lotus on the ceiling. As you go inside near the Garbhagruha, we can see two Dwarapalkas and finely designed the Dwara. The sculptors have put their heart and soul to make it. It is an artistic endeavor. Veereshwara Swami inside the Garbhagruha. The Mukhadwara and the Dwarapalakas. The temple has withstood the harsh weather conditions for 800 years. It is under maintenance of ASI. The department has taken care of the temple very nicely. Some of the statues outside the premises are damaged or vandalized during the Muslim invasions, and also the public who are not so sensitive about our history. The Chamundeshwara. These are all old statues. This is Bakeshwara Swami. Shivlingam is inside and Nandi is in front of the Lord Shiva. Beautifully carved out Dwarpalakas on the Dwara. Our temple, Veereshwara Swami and Bakeshwara Swami, is having shared common hall. He is having simpler in design and decoration. During the 1918 survey, the hall had ruined and mutilated sections of such as those of Ganesha, and outside in the field also near the temple, mutilated portions of the Durga, Vishnu, dancing Ganapati and Mahishasura were found, and they are kept aside in a good condition. We can see Durga, Ganesha, Mahishasura and Ganesha. Thank you and thank you for watching. Please visit the temple, understand the historical significance and the architectural importance and the intricate and finest carvings in the temple. This is one of the best Hoysala temple. It can compare with other temples, best temples of the Vaishnavism kingdom and also in India. Please comment, encourage and share. Visit the temple and get the blessings of the Lord.